Salute, champs. Let's go, man. You know we live in the building. Hello, man. Hello. Let me get my other mic over here so we can get everything good. We situated. It is preseason opener, I must say. Hey, we're going to let everybody just come through this joint, man. We're going to get it started, man. Anyway, welcome to the Breakdown, the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective. This is the clutch preseason break. It's the kickoff. Football is back, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I'm just sitting here vibing with the music in the background. I don't want to get no strikes, YouTube. Y'all be tripping. You hear me? Anyway, we had some good. We had some fun. Look, hey, we had some good games today, y'all. Salute, champs, everybody who come in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Salute to those Saints fans out there who are about to be pissed off because, man, you're about to be mad. What happened today? I'm only here, no excuses. I know I'm going to cover it from an aspect because this is the big, easy breakdown. We're going to talk about it first and foremost. We're going to get straight to the point. We're not going to hold no punches. And listen. As you see on my profile, you see that guy right there gave a spark. Because for the first half of the game, I was sitting here watching the game. And listen, when I'm sitting here watching the game, I'm like, wait. It don't even look right. You know why it don't look right? Wait, so I got my everything adjusted. I'm going to tell you why it didn't look right. Where was the offense? The Chargers finally got their little rhythm, and that's the fact that what I was talking about in last night's. That's what I was talking about in last night's. In fact, I'm just turning that off, right? I'm bringing the reverb all the way out of there. Now, listen, that's what I was talking about last night when we was talking about the preseason opener and how everything was going down. And listen, I understand what's going on, guys. I really do. I watched it from the Dolphins and the mother got the Bears. I actually picked the Bears over the Dolphins. However, the other teams that I picked did not come through for me, so we'll leave that alone. What's good? How everybody doing? Welcome to the CSM365 breakdown. It's the preseason kickoff. We're going to be giving you that big, easy breakdown tonight, folks. Listen, we got to talk about it, Saints fans. Don't run from me. Nah, don't do it, champs. No, don't even. Hey, I'm just letting you know right now. I got the script already written out. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok tonight. It's going down, so salute to everybody who's in the building. I appreciate everybody who shows up. I appreciate all y'all. But preseason, it's the NFL preseason opener, folks, for the Saints. They had the Chargers. Now, the Chargers, they played the Lions last week. Guys, listen. I understand what they said when they was like, oh, we're going to go with the quarterbacks on the roster. I totally get it. Did I agree with it? No, I did not. And this is coming from somebody who is actually a sports fanatic. I watched sports for a number of years. That's my happy place. Henceforth, why I do what I do now. So, when I sit back and I look at the first half of this Saints game, and I'm going to pull it up. We're over here on YouTube and Facebook, guys. I'm going to pull up some footage There was no. There was look. If the first, if listen, if the first team happens to go down, Kelly Moore is going to be left looking like what I do next because we didn't. Preseason is pretty much your guy. You get a series. Your second string get a series. Your third string get. Well, the spark from this guy came in the second series due to the backup. And I ain't gonna lie, I was totally against having this guy put it up there. You know why I was really against it? For the simple fact he didn't get a fair shake last season. Welcome everybody to the CSM365 breakdown. We're gonna break down the NFL preseason games, y'all. But we talk about the Saints right now. We gotta break down this big easy breakdown for y'all. We gonna break it down. So everybody, please do come on in and please do me a favor. Tap that screen and give me a like. Also, while you over here, I got my camera on. I just got my what we're talking about on the screen. But if you're on YouTube or Facebook, here's for Danielle Black, Sweets, whatever else. P. Jefferson, yeah, all of y'all Saints fan. T-Row, the Hendricks, yeah, guy. Who else is Saints fan over here that be talking? Yeah, Shaka Zulu, yeah, all y'all. I don't hear it. What was it? Oh, okay. We didn't even get to see. We saw Hayner come in and immediately turn the ball right over. After watching shows give us a spark of hope. That's what I was like, wait, this game kind of turned around maybe in the when we got the show when we got the show that's what we're gonna call it, the show. When we got the show, guys, that's when the game actually got interesting because then it was like 3-point difference. However, after halftime, I think the Chargers, they actually got their little win. They got spirit. They just went with the move, and it was over with for us. After that, there was nothing left for us to talk about. That's why we're talking about it right now. So without further ado, folks, give me one moment as I get my libation together. You know what I'm saying? And thank all y'all for coming through. I definitely thank all y'all for coming through. Because guess what? We got something to talk about because it's the preseason opening, y'all. This weekend here was some stuff. How about them Cowboys losing to the Rams 31-21? But that's not what we're here for. We're here for those Saints right now. The Big Easy breakdown. We gonna talk about it. You cannot tell me that y'all are really serious about not going to get a veteran quarterback. Not. And listen, this is coming from a point of view to where I understand because as a fan of a team that we're gonna leave my team out of this discussion, and understanding where you need that kind of vocation, I guess. You need like a little you need big bro. It's kind of like you need a big bro. So, pardon me, guys. Hold on, I'm getting my stuff together over here. So, with that being said, after seeing what the Saints put on the field today, are you kidding me? Kelly Moore, if you do not go out there and find you a veteran quarterback to bring just in there, just to cultivate these young guys, you're doing a disservice to your first season ever. Hold on, y'all. I mean, this is ridiculous, guys. The product that they put on the field today, the performance, the effort, the mistakes, the press conference. I'm gonna put the press conferences. I'm gonna have them up on our YouTube channel. I'm gonna have all the everything for you. So stay tuned and stay clutch, because guess what? Thank you for coming through on the CSM365 breakdown preseason NFL Open 2025. It's the late night, early morning sports pod. Give me y'all something. Nobody doing it. So, everybody get your water. Get your water. Get your libations. We take shots over here every 45, maybe 30 minutes. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we over here, we know, we have fun. So enjoy me tonight and let's have some more fun because I have the Big Easy breakdown. Also, we're going to get straight into the rest of the NFL news because we got the rookie watch. You know, they talking about them rookies like them rookies is really out here. Like, really, they're rookies. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, guys. It's only the preseason. You're going to hear me say that a lot. I'm going to let y'all know, disclaimer. I will say preseason a lot because it's the preseason. However, NFL football is back. So for those who appreciate the NFL football season being back, if you think I'm lying, go to your YouTube, go down your menu, click over there on sports. See how many sports videos they got up there. Okay? All right, guys, I finished. So welcome everybody to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I thank y'all for coming through tonight. I express everybody who's on. Well, hold on, my photos. Hold on. Make sure my mic's turned up over here. Make sure we got the volume up right. I don't care if we're gonna boom tonight. We just gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna do it. Turn the highs up. Oh no, do I want to turn the highs up? No, get a little distorted when I get a little high in my voice. Though. Anyway, welcome. Let's get to it. All right, guys. Everybody, in a clutch sports way of doing things, my good people out here tonight. Listen, taking our first shot for the night, and our first shot is not. Hold on, let me get the mic up here. Hold on, wait. Everybody, thank you for tuning in to the CSM365. I want to make sure y'all hear me clearly. Hey, hold on, wait. I like having my little music in the background, guys. I'll be listening to some more, I'll be having my little playlist going. The little, y'all know how it is when y'all put y'all little music on, y'all get bucked up and ready to go. This is what we do tonight. So, everybody, welcome to the CSM365 breakdown. Preseason kickoff. The NFL season preseason is full blown open. We now have seen what training camp has developed, what the draft has given us. You now know if your team has an it factor, if your team has a bust factor after week one. You know why? Because you're like, I go down my timeline and Saints fans are like, it's going to be a long season. You damn right it is. Let's get to that. And you know why it's going to be a long season, Saints fans? You know why. However, if you would have got the Kellen Moore that would have went got the Kenny Pickett's, the Jameson, you would have got a kind of veteran because think about it, you drafted Rattler last year and he got thrown to the wolves because Derek Carr got injured. So he didn't get any development. However, this year with the whole new regime, guys, he starts the game. And nobody gets I'm about to get to that. Let me find my lighter for this one right here, guys. This is why I have my what's his name? My thing right there, because I be smoking on cam and I'm a podcaster. You need to be worrying about the audio. Now listen, who that nation? They got their first taste of what the Tyler Show era was and may or could possibly be. It was a little spicy gumbo, my folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a little flavorful because at the point when I was sitting here watching the game, I'm sitting here like the first half is dead. It did not. It did not resemble anything that we had seen previously. If you watched the kickoff from Hall of Fame, the Hall of Fame game between the Lions and the Chargers. Saints fans, you already know what the Chargers was looking like. However, if you were able to witness the other preseason kickoffs that were some good games. I'm not gonna throw this one out there for y'all, but I know y'all are not gonna let me live if I don't say it. Anyway, the Patriots dropped 48 points in their opener. You gotta realize that I was looking for a miracle. However, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, folks. So let's not get there. Now, Spencer Rattler, excuse me. He got the start, but he never really caught that fire. Then comes the rookie, Tyler Shaw. And immediately, guys, this is where if you follow me on I posted, I'm like, this is the spark. This was the spark that gave the Saints some tempo, some movement. When Show got in there, he did have a pick six. We're gonna talk about it. However, my boy finished 15 to 22 for 165 yards, dropping a 54-yard touchdown bomb to Mason Tipton that had the dome rocking. If they was at home, they would be rocking, but they was in SoFi. However, the Saints fans travel well, so it was a good. It was like, okay, the Saints are, and believe me, I'm like, Rattler getting the start. It was already announced. I posted it. It was already posted. I'm just saying, Rattler getting the start. When all of the news that's coming out of training camp thus far is that it is Tyler Show. The show must go on, folks. And show enough 54-yard TD bomb to Mason. All right. Now, that high, guys. I'm gonna listen to you. It's like the Saints are like a drug. Shout out to those people who know what I'm talking about. The Saints are like a drug. Matter of fact, let me light my blunt. Okay. All right, guys. Everybody, shot glasses out. Grab your bottles, whatever it is. Drinking water bottles, whatever it is. Water bottles, shot glasses, whatever. I got white lightning. I drink vodka. Now, I want y'all to know the high is just like the shot we're about to take. 1, 2, 3 shots. All right. Now, back to the Big Easy Breakdown. Salute everybody in the chat. Now, watch this. My boy stared down Dante Pettis on a short route. Chargers DB Eric Rodgers jumped it for pick six. Listen, when I tell you right down, I was like, wait, hold on. Now that's that rookie growing pain. However, he was still the better option out of the three that was on the field today. So salute to Tyler Shaw, man. Let's give it up to my boy Shaw. Come on, man. Give that boy a round of applause, y'all. Come on. Eric, don't be no head to be congratulated. Tyler Shaw is in the building. So, folks, I'm still sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute. Pick six, he does bounce back. Flashing on to the skill players for the Saints. Outside of Alvin Kamara. Outside of Chris Olave, and because the quarterbacks now, the quarterback that you have on your roster, Mr. Hayner, Jake Hayner, it was drafted 3-4 years ago, and he's damn near a rookie. Mason Tipton looks like he's angling for more than just wide receiver 5 role. His speed, he kills it. Now he's proved it. Alvin Kamara didn't see any action. Kendre Miller got solid touches, moving the chains with his downfield style. However, Saints fans, that line has to do better. Brandon Cooks, you cannot be out there on the side missing those blocks. I understand, Brandon, you feel like you're that guy, you're a veteran. I don't even know why they when they say he didn't even get the ball, didn't even try to get to the block. So I know it's going to be a long year if we have to depend on the likes of Brandon Cook. So definitely let's move this man up from 5 to over Cooks. You know why? He was in the trenches. Now let's get to the defensive side. Defense did their job. It was a back and forth nothing fest. Coming from the Chicago and Miami game, going straight into the New Orleans and Charger game, you were like, what? Wait a minute. Who's what am I watching? Is this I'm trying to understand. It was like a straight up nothing fest. And then miscues, turnovers, takeaways, the normal stuff that causes teams to get it. But we're gonna run it down. Don't worry. I'm just fluffing it up for you guys. So salute to all y'all in the chat. Just let y'all know. Plus, I said, take your shots, roll it up, light it up, puff, past that. Let's go. It is the late night, early morning sports, clutch sports, media 365, CSM365 breakdown. Guys and girls, now Dennis Allen is gone, but the crew, the remnants of the crew must still be left in the building or something. I don't know. 2 sacks in the first quarter, but the second unit tackling was a problem. They allowed the ball to be moved. Trey Lance came in and had decent numbers and decent production. And the Chargers, once settled down, was able to move the ball down the field. This is where I had the problem with the defense because, you can't blame it on the veterans. There was no DeBarrio Davis, no Cam Jordan. This is the people that's trying to get to that 53-man roster. 2 sacks in the first quarter. However, the second unit tackling, where was the second unit tackling? It definitely was a problem. Preseason or not, expect that to be a coaching point this week. Listen, preseason week 1 is all about making sure the fundamentals are established, the basics are laid like the foundation when you're building a house or you're trying to build something. Some teams try to build legacies, some teams try to build dynasties, some teams just build one and dones. This right here that was on the field today was whoever, because the Saints remained in the game despite the turnovers, despite the penalties. The Saints still remained in the game. They just beat themselves out the game. Henceforth is why I was screaming when I found out Kellen Moore was not bringing in a veteran quarterback and that he was going to be using the three that he got, and we're going to call those the three amigos, the trio, because from the three of them, the rookie did the best out of all of them. Oh, guns. All right. Anyway, on now. Look, you can expect that they will be getting on the defenses by the tackling. They will be getting on the line about the blocking because definitely there were some key plays that definitely took place in that red zone. Oh my goodness. The red zone, folks. What are we talking about? Red zone. It was horrible. New Orleans. If my first year covering and bringing out the Big Easy breakdown. I have to break down the worst preseason game opener ever. Are you, are you kidding me? Come on, please. I'm not. Listen, I'm not wrong, and you know why I'm not wrong? Because there's a lot of Saints fans that feel the same way after watching the performance that was placed upon us in our very eyes. I didn't have to worry about internet subscription or anything to watch this game because I could just click over the Fox 8 Gulf Coast Network and bam, it's right there. But preseason is, and allow me to say it like this, folks. Allow me to say it in the nice way possible. Preseason is when you prepare the players from offense, defense, special teams, backups, and this is where you develop backup talent. So if something happens, the second person, the next man up mentality really pans out to something. It's not that you're wanting to see, oh, wait, I don't want to see this. No, you need to see preseason. You need to see the roster. You need to see who's the next up and coming. You need to see what your quarterbacks are going to do because today, man, come on, let's get to it. Let's get to it. But sheesh, guys, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just I gotta give it up for the Saints quarterbacks. Exactly, that was ridiculous. So let's get to the other action that was around the league today because this is the preseason NFL preseason kick-off. It's the opener. We had football. We had drama. We had injuries. Hey, I'm glad to report we got some updating news, folks. We got my boy Maurice Norris, the Detroit Lions. He's back. You can check it on our social media. We have posted it on TikTok, and it is also posted on our YouTube Shorts. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back at the practice facility, and is an undiagnosed condition. Kind of weird. However, I would want to know what it is exactly. I would want to know what it is, but you never. You know, it's just glad that he's back and that it's nothing serious and that he's not permanently ruining anything. Salute to everybody who came through to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective. Welcome. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and as well TikTok. So please tap in, hit the like button, subscribe, follow. And if you don't mind, just go over to YouTube and hit that subscribe for me, please. I'm just trying to get my subscribers up so I can get my numbers up. All right, now we're going to go around the league, guys, from preseason week 1 for some highlights. But one more, wait. Because, see, before I even get into this, there was a lot of shit that happened. Guys, I'm glad football's back. I binge watched, start to finish. We got commentary. I mean, I'm just glad anything other than the sports that I tolerate that I watch. I'm just glad we're back. Now, I wake up to hearing the news about today's games, right? I'm intrigued. And then all I hear after that is the Jackson Darshador Sanders. I didn't too much hear anything about my boy Cam Ward. However, I did hear some talk about the 70-yard kick. And if y'all notice, kickers, the coaches have been pushing kickers thus far. When Cam Little dropped that 70-yarder, oh my goodness, guys. I'm gonna pull that up on the stream over there for y'all. But listen, when that button pulled off that 70-yarder, I was like, what the is this? Man, okay. Hold on, folks. Dang. Yeah, that's when you know your little should be gas, right? Because you know why it should be gas? Because my gas should not stay lit. However, let me go ahead and change up the well, the homies in the building, y'all. What's good, folks? How y'all doing tonight, man? All the teammates out there. Um, well, wait, hold on. Let me flip that around. There you go. Let me flip that around. There you go. Feed up. Yeah, feed up tonight. You know what I'm posted. There it goes. Welcome, everybody. I already know what it is. It's Jay's Perspective, baby. It's the CSM365 Breakdown. The podcast lit live and we in the building. So without holding you, man, we around the league and we about to get back into this opener. We still got some what y'all can't see. I gotta change the thing though, folks. Hold on 1 second. I gotta change the I think I gotta change that one. Oh, there you go. All right, we changing that. Welcome to the CSM365 Late Night Breakdown. Hello. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective. You already know what it is. We lit live. And we ready to go. So let me go ahead and put up what is that right there? That's what we using? That's the one we using? I'm trying to make sure that's the one we using. That's the one we're using, right? Okay, make sure we're the one we're using. All right. It's too big. That's the one we're using to look. It's the preseason takeover. We got the same one on all of them. It's like on all of them, guys. So, uh, mm, mm, mm. All right, hold on. Let's see, man. Gonna put up the other sticker. So anyway, yeah, well, let me look back. Oh, there you go. Back. Let's put a flame up there. How about that? There you go. We're gonna put the flame gang up there, y'all. Look, there you go. CSM63. Ah, yeah. Anyway, now, and without further ado, because I'm lying. I'm lying. I just be off cam because I be smoking. I don't want y'all to think that I'm being rude or anything, but you know, let me go ahead and pull up the what's his name? Because we are over here live, YouTube, Facebook, as well as TikTok, and of course, we have another night where we're booming out the building over here. Like, Lord, I can't wait till I monetize over here. Ooh, I'm gonna be off the chisel, brain is on. All right, folks. So I got the Twitter tweaked up and ready to go. And everybody, thank y'all for tuning in to CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. On the whole thing. There you go. Okay. Now we're gonna get around the league, folks, as we are now officially in the books with the officially in the books. Put like this: we're officially. Let me fix everything. We are officially. Pardon me. Getting everything together. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of awkward sitting with. I like sitting with the mic right there. I don't like having the headphones with the mic. We're gaming. That sounds cool. Used to having the headphones. The earbuds in the ear. Now, around the league, preseason week 1 highlights, guys. The rest of Sunday was a rookie quarterback showcase. Okay? Listen, it was one of those moments where we all, for those who love football, follow football, indulge in football, you would appreciate football being back. And the preseason opener, the fact that we have had, let me make sure I got this joint in here. All right, out is the Omni. So out is the Omni, and then when the car. Okay, good. So I'm gonna put you like that. There you go. I'm just making sure I got the other mic for the YouTubers and Facebook people to hear me because I'm making sure. I don't have to be sitting in this awkward ass position, y'all. I'm trying to get comfortable because I'm running up content tonight, y'all. August Blitz. Football's back. And guess what, guys? Jackson Dart for the Giants. Calm under pressure. He was 12 of 19 for 154 yards and a tutty. Did his thing. Russell Wilson, he got his playing time. He got his start. And in comes the rookie, what everybody wanted to see was the debut of Jackson Dart. And sure enough, he came in and, of course, my boy did his thing. Like I said, his numbers were 12 of 19 for 154 and a tutty. Now, Shador Sanders, we already talked about him. However, always want to give my boy his props and praise because it's the weekend rewind. You might want to say it's like the breakdown with the rewind in between because guess what? Shador Sanders from the Browns, he had 2 TDs. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Pardon me, folks. I'm sorry. Might bubble. All right. Shador Sanders of the Browns, 2 TDs and an NFL arm that was on display. So whatever situation, scenario, however his storyline plays out, my boy has been shining since the draft has hit. So salute to that man right there. Give it up for my boy Shador, y'all. Come on, man. Now look, I'm not going to say it's all peaches and cream because Cam Miller of the Raiders was 6 to 76 yards, a touchdown. He played like he belonged in the lineup. But we've seen this same scenario. You're in a Pete Carroll offense. Geno Smith was brought in. And this is why preseason is not taken as seriously as people think it is. Because you can have somebody look good this week. As soon as you drop them in there, they don't look. You're like, what happened? But thank God we have preseason to pre-screening to, it's like, you get to test drive out the vehicle before you make a decision on some things, Now, Jalen Miro from the Seahawks, I ain't gonna lie, that's one highlight I did not watch, but I'm gonna get to it. That guy right there, let me clear my throat for this one. Wait, hold on. First and foremost, wait. Salute to Jalen Miro. Give that man his props, y'all. Give him Alabama quarterback. And Alabama quarterbacks have been getting a bad rap around the league, right? Tua, Mac, Jalen, now, Bryce, and now Jalen. Yeah, Jalen Miro. So, with that being said, the comparison that was given was Lamar Jackson is. Take a shot for that one, folks. Take a shot. The Seahawks, I think, have taken a page out of the Minnesota Vikings book from last season. They brought in Sam Darnold to be their bridge to get Jalen Monroe to equip. And if J.J. McCarthy has anywhere what we think he may have in this season, then the Seahawks are looking ahead like, okay, because already comparing this young guy, and I'm not going to lie, the footage that I've seen, it does move and has a cannon. And this is what I'm saying. Like when we judge a person from college to the pros, you really don't know what you have until they actually get into the pros, put on the show, and then put them under the pressure and get it tested. And you still have to get tested because look at Sam Darnold. Look at Zach Wilson. Let's look back at the number one overall quarterbacks that have been drafted. And let's stop with this. Okay. So where we're at, we got Jalen Monroe. Now, my boy, he Lamar-like. Now, Seattle, I know you have a defense. I know you have Sam Darnold. I know that, I ain't gonna lie, that wide receiving group over there, I thought they was gonna be, but they got some stuff up there in that Northwest. Let's just say, damn, watch out. Now, Cam Ward from the Titans, Cameron Ward. Him and Calvin Ridley are about to do some great things. Let me just put it out there right there. Salute. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Go ahead and get them boys a clap, man. Come clap it up. Because Tennessee has been dry. Now Cam Ward, and then with the Mayo man is injured, y'all. Will Levis is injured. Cam Ward becomes your unanimous decision as a quarterback. Did they put up money? Did they put up numbers? No. But he looked good moving your ball down the field. But him and Calvin really getting a chemistry together. You want your quarterback, your young quarterback, especially to have a rapport with all his receivers, tight ends included, linemen included. Him and the quarterback coach should be roommates. Let's just keep it all the way around. Because Tennessee, you have been null and void in the AFC South, and now that you have the number one overall draft pick, people are looking at you like they were looking at Jacksonville. And then look what the Houston Texans did with C.J. Stroud. And then Anthony Richardson is the odd man out because now Daniel Jones. We'll get to that topic in a few. Oh, trust me, it's going to be. Hey, y'all are tuned into the late night, early morning clutch sports talk. Oh, preseason kickoff 2025. We got injury updates. We got the perspective from Jay's perspective. I got everything for you. Let's get straight to the news. Like I said, the AFC South boys and girls, ladies and gents, Cam Ward is definitely going to have to bring the A game. And the Tennessee Titans, so far, new head coach, getting a new stadium, number one overall draft pick. Salute to my man. Y'all going to hate me for that button, but I'm playing that button. Let's go. Cam Ward is in the building. But I'm going to let you know now. Just Calvin really is not enough. It's just not enough. We've watched teams go through the same thing. Listen, I understand what you're trying to tell me. We've watched teams go through the same thing. Patrick Mahomes couldn't do it. The great, he couldn't. Lamar, when he lost it. The Saints had this problem. That's why Spencer Ratliff. I keep calling man Ratliff. No, I'm thinking about Harry Potter, guys. I'm sorry. Listen, shout out to Harry Potter, y'all. Shout out to Harry Potter. Any reason hit that button, hit that button. Watch. Listen, Spencer Rattler got thrown into the frying pan with no supporting cast. And that was why I'm like not so hyped on Cameron Ward with the Titans after that drive he had, and then they get skull dragged down the field. Matter of fact, let me see. It's on our ticker at the bottom of the screen. Let me pull it up. I'm not doing no. J.J. McCarthy of the Minnesota Vikings, guys. Salute to my bud J.J. McCarthy. He has definitely stepped into a position that most people do not get the opportunity. Think about it. Sam Darnold looked like a Hall of Famer. 14-2 running the division. He got the. Now, also, side note, man, listen, look, side note. Only reason I'm booing because I ain't gonna like me. Jordan Addison is not gonna be there for the first 3 weeks. You heard me right. Jordan Addison settled out of court with his off-season legal issues. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you can go to our social media pages. We have it posted over there. That's a topic for we don't do Law and Order sports. However, he will now be missing the first 3 weeks of the season. Him, Rashid Rice, And I don't know about the other guy. We'll have to bring his name up at another time. However, he did get connected to Jordan Addison to move the ball down the field. He had a nice little run. He was able to move the ball effectively. And this is what you kind of want to see, especially a guy who's coming off of an injury like he did. He is definitely one to keep the clutch radar on, and we will be watching. Now, watch, guys, watch. Quinn Ewers, Mr. Leonard McCord, and Mr. Mertz. I'm not going to even give. Listen. Quinn Ewers is the one I actually want to watch and see the transition that he has coming from college to the other guys. I'm gonna tell you now. This is what you get for preseason football. This is why preseason football is effective. Imagine, and I said this earlier, and I said this on last night's pod. Imagine if you just went straight to the postseason. You'll be pissed off with some of the outcomes that you had today. So preseason, salute to preseason. Any reason to salute preseason? I'm here. Guys, realize what I'm trying to tell you. Realize and understand what I'm telling you. Understand. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm trying to make sure I keep my little. I don't like the headset mic things. I like the one right there. The boom arm. Hell, I even got the cardio mic sitting right here on the desk. Sorry, YouTube, if I sound low to y'all, but I'm here. Now listen. You do not want to ignore preseason gameplay, injuries, or anything else that comes about preseason. Because it's prior to the season, ladies and gentlemen. And also, note to oneself, folks. Shoot, what was it? I just had it on. Should have wrote it down on the notepad and put it in the meeting. Oh Lord. It is. It's I'm gonna have it. A couple of key injuries that weren't really severe, but they were enough to allow you to see that, okay, now I got to make sure we got depth at this position. These are kind of the things that, as I'm talking about it, it just makes more sense for you to understand why preseason is essential. We used to have 4 games. Now it's down to 3. Some teams would like to have this 2. And that's exactly why some teams ain't got but 1 or 2 rings. Some teams ain't got a ring. I'm just saying. So anyway, listen, folks. The Saints quarterback room, man, show might not start week 1, but he's already made the conversation. And that's getting back to the Big Easy breakdown. Clutch point. The point is, when he came in, despite how we feel about Spencer Rattler, despite how we feel about him, it did not produce anything. We didn't even. When Shows came in, the ball went down the field. Of course, they had the pick 6. There was a pick 6. His welcome to the NFL moment. But when that man hunkered down, there was a 54-yard bomb. Now, out of the 3 quarterbacks that the Saints put on the field today, who would you put out there on week 1? Let's talk about it. I'm just going. All right, then you know exactly how I feel, because You're not about to sit here and play this game with me. You mean to tell me the spark came when show started? That's when it happened, guys. So this is our first pause. This is our first break. We have sponsors. I will put that. I gotta put the ads in anything, especially over here. I'm gonna have the ads in it so we can run the ad campaigns and stuff. But anyway, pause. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. Stay clutch. I'm right here, y'all. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm on camera because I'm smoking. But everybody, please, bathroom breaks, water breaks, hydrate. This is the late night, early morning Clutch Sports Media CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. This is, hold on, phone. This is, guys, guess what? Preseason kickoff. This is the review breakdown. Saints fans, I'm looking for you. Wait, hold on. Saints fans, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. Wait. Yeah. I'm looking for him. But anyway, guys, let's do this. We're gonna pause the calls and do the thing for the thing. Hold on. We ain't in the streams. No, we not. We don't in no streams now. We signed up for the late night. Sorry, sucks. Welcome. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Come on. Tap the screen, show your boss some love while I get. Wait, I'm trying to get. Anyway, you know what? My daddy. Anyway, so pause for the calls. Hey, let y'all. Let me see. I guess I catch some of that news. Hold on, I'm getting y'all the news in the background right quick. It's sports news. Pause. Water breaks and everything else. Hydrates. So there you go. Boom. We're back. We're back. I got the water. We took shots. No, we take shots together. But water, bathroom breaks, anything else y'all got to do. Hello, welcome everybody. Everybody, I want to welcome y'all. We are bringing you the preseason kickoff, NFL preseason review breakdown. It is the CSM365 breakdown podcast, and preseason football is here. Big Easy breakdown. The Saints. Oh my God. We're getting to that. We're getting into that. But anyway, folks, we're getting into that. It's just a matter that what we seen on the TV screen today was not what we thought was going to be. I mean, hell, a blind man can see that. I mean, honestly, guys, listen. You really have to get to the point where you really understand this. Listen, what I'm about to tell you. Understand? The Saints quarterback room has a rookie that was drafted this year, a rookie that was drafted last year, a rookie that was drafted 3.5 years ago, right? Okay. Now, the rookie from last year is the guy who has the most experience as far as like starting. However, Hayner has been on the roster in the closet, I guess, doing what I don't know. Because what makes sense, what it didn't make sense. Now, understand me when I say I'm not hating on these guys. This is my love of passion, sports talk. But I'm not going to sit here and look at this rookie class, including Dart Sanders, who are setting a pace. And you mean to tell me the Saints can find a way outside of the rookie? And listen, when I first, all right, guys, we everybody's on YouTube and Facebook. We launched the CSM365 breakdown. I'm trying to say I won't put it. It's like the Patriot Blitz when I talk about my favorite team, and also we break down the Big Easy breakdown because I'm from New Orleans. So, with that being said, I spend my time in front of the TV watching all of the footage. And what I seen today was like, excuse me, what is that? Nobody want to talk about it, okay. This had to be the most there was like two tied games, folks. There was games that actually was tied. There was a game that was suspended due to injury. There was two games that were actually tied. They went to a tie. And you mean to tell me the Saints was within 7 points. In comes Hayner. You bring in Hayner. And then my boy does the unthinkable. He does the unthinkable. Throws the ball in the cup. This left me wondering what the rest of the Saints fans was out there thinking. You got rid of Dennis Allen. You didn't like Derek Carr. You got Spencer Rattler, Tyler Shaw, and Jack Hayner. Salute to that quarterback room champ. Now watch this. Preseason truths, guys. The stats are not gonna lie. The tape is not gonna lie. And I'm going to clip and snip some tape footage. Some of these guys look better than the box score. Others are just padded yards and garbage time. Goodbye, Jake. Goodbye, Jake Hayner. Goodbye. It doesn't mean he's a bad guy. It just means that every time I see him get on the field, he does not do anything, guys. From the Chiefs game last season when Derek Carr had to get in there, what he did, the same thing he did today. Got in there, turned the ball over. Spencer Rattler, I understand. This is all right. This is my point. I was the Patriots and the Saints started training camp initially the same time, same day, same time, same bat channel and all that good stuff, guys. Listen, this is where things get tricky. Kelly Moore decides I'm gonna do Rattler, rightfully so. He seems to be more of the veteran out of the trio. I'm gonna give him day one. Day two is gonna be Show. Now what? Show gets in there, and then Show does decent. They flip flop between Show and Rattler. You're only getting two rookies back to back. All reports coming out are Show is better, but Rattler gets seniority in the lineup. Rightfully so, because if you think about it, Hayner is the guy that been there before both of them, but every time he gets on the field, what does he produce for us? Don't mean to boo my boy, but I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real. We're going to talk about it. It's the Big Easy Breakdown, CSM365 Breakdown. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective, and we're going to get straight to the point, man. I was an advocate when I first found out that the Saints hired Kelly Moore, and then when he was hired, and then I was going through the rosters of, because the NFL updates the roster. So as I'm going through the rosters, I look, you could go get a number of backups. Case Keenum is in Chicago today, and guess what Chicago did to Miami? All right, let's not talk about it. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna tell you. Wait, See, this is why I don't like to have the what's the name phone. I don't like to have the headphones with the microphone like that. Like we gaming. Like if I'm gaming, yeah, I probably could deal with this. But as far as like podcasting, because me, I'm a person who likes to move around. I like to do a lot. I like to do a lot. I got a chair that got the wheels on it. I like to move. I like, I'm like the Madagascar. I like to move it, move it, move it. Anyway, what did you see today that actually told you these three people can get me a playoff win? I'm being serious, folks. I want to know what made you today look. I'm looking at it from the media point of view. There is no way you're going to tell me you're going to get 6 wins with this squad. What the squad, but without a Spencer Rattler. Matter of fact, let me just go pull it up. Check me out on YouTube, guys. We're about to pull that straight to the screen right now. Because this is the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. Put it right there. No, but there it goes right there. We're going straight. Now, I want to know. Because, listen, understand me. There's no way. There's no way. Folks, there's no way that you're going to tell me out of the three people that you have on that roster, that you're going to win a postseason game. Honestly, I know there's some diehard believers. I'm one of those idiots too. Not to be disrespectful, but I'm a Patriot fan. All right then. So don't take it to heart. Anyway, this is the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective, and this is the late night, early morning clutch perspective with Jay's Perspective. Let's get to that clutch news. Let's go. And y'all already know what we doing, folks. All right, now listen. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, and you following Jay the Perspective, if you're on YouTube and Clutch Sports Media, we are live, and right now we're on our Twitter page, and I'm going to pull up the Spencer Rattler press conference. I want you to hear this guy tell you his reason, his decision making, and he did play a significant time in the beginning. Okay, guys, he did. It wasn't like my boy did not get seat time. If anything, Hayner is the least of the bunch getting the seat, because when Tyler came in, spark, offensive spark. It was moving. Salute to that man right there, y'all. Y'all better get that man in props. All right, let's go to New Orleans, baby. We gonna get to that New Orleans, baby. Let's go. What we doing? We down south, baby. In the boot, baby. Now, stats don't lie. Tape doesn't. Some guys today, some guys in the opening preseason look good. They look better than what you expected. While the ones that were all hoopla and hype, dang. Salute to Trevion Henderson of the New England Patriots for the 100-yard kickoff return. Y'all gotta get my boy proud. Come on, we're in there. Let's go. I mean, anyway, y'all, let's go. All right. So we over here. We don't. Oh boy, we gotta get some Tulane news and Tulane. We got some Tulane. Okay. Now this is the Tyler Shaw. This is gonna be the Tyler Shaw. The first clip show to Tipton. So look to my boy. I can get it on here though. I think, yeah.
And we know how special he is, and he's going to pick up the offense in no time and have him walk around.
Obviously, very disappointing.
He dropped it right in the bread basket.
To have him, and we know how special he is, and he's going to pick up the offense in no time, and definitely a good guy to have him walk around.
Pointing. Got a touchdown here.
That's how cold it was. That Fox NFL News was having, and Tyler Show scored. They were like, oh wait, we got a touchdown here. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying I'm paying attention, and like I said, stats don't lie, and the tape doesn't. There wasn't movement, no motion with Rattler. There's some production there. You can say you know. There was the management of the ball down the field. But when Tyler Show got in there, that's when we got the deep ball throws, we got the tries, we got across the middle, and then we got the pick six, and then right there that ball comes back with a 54-yard tom. It's for when I tell you, it's hard to come behind that act when you already coming behind the act that you didn't get. And then when you put the next act in, Mr. Hayner, what? Hayner, I like you, my boy, but you're not. You're the oldest guy in the room, my boy. Listen, folks, he is the Saints' fourth overall draft years ago. Then Spencer Rattler drafted last year, and then Tyler Show. So all three of the quarterbacks are draft picks, and Hayner is following behind last year's draft pick. Salute to Spencer. So what I'm trying to tell you is smoke break, light it up because that don't make no sense. Chris, but listen, he threw a pick six, came back in, got his mind wrapped back around it, and immediately went 54 yards for a tutty. Proof, I have it right here on the TV screen if you're watching me on YouTube or Facebook. Now listen. Wait, let me see. Oh no. Oh, dang, TikTok. I just died. Oh, just died. It just died on me. Oh, look. It's all good. Hold on. Look. We all good, folks. Hold on. Wait, folks. Hold on. Because we gotta climb over here to the moon now. Cause I forgot I wasn't monitoring the phone. I was doing live on the phone, live on the computer. And we actually literally died on the middle of a show. First time, but it's a good time because I don't mind dying on the show. That's perfect for me. It's the late night, early morning clutch perspective with Jay's perspective, and this is CSM365, the Breakdown Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I'm here, and we are still in the middle of. Do you see what I'm talking about? Christian boy, he put the Saints on the board, the safety one. I'm trying to see. I was looking at it, and then okay, but I think they took this play back. I don't think they got the safety. No, they didn't get the safety. They ruled him down before that. That was another thing that happened in the game that was wild. But hold on, folks. I'm about to get it right now. Look, I get it right because man, we already lost our home. We lost all the TikTok people, man. They mad at us now. They might be revolting the street on us. Hold on, bro. Because that's the only way I can get my own soundboard to get me my little sound through that joint. There you go. Plug you in. All right. All right, here you go. Oh, wait, no. I got to plug you in here. Wait, what? Oh, that's the mic. That's that. Man, y'all can't hear. Y'all ain't gonna be able to hear my own thing. Yeah, look, we got everything charging up, y'all. Everybody's charging up, folks. Sorry about that, man. No, I'm sorry, TikTok people, man. If y'all came over, man, from my TikTok, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention to anything. I wasn't paying attention to the board went dead and the phone dead. I wasn't paying attention. Sheesh. So now, man, guys. Anyway, we got We went live and we died on the live, man. Salute to the chat. Welcome aboard, everybody. I appreciate y'all for coming over here to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Chase Perspective. This is Clutch Sports Media 365, the Breakdown Podcast. I gotta let you know. We're breaking down the Big Easy Breakdown tonight. Love. Preseason day one, man. What happened, Saints fans? Let's talk about it, bro. What happened? Y'all don't want, y'all really. Oh, nobody want to talk about that. Okay. I mean, sheesh. You had opportunity. You were down 7. We're down 7 points. Rookie come in, give you a spark. Game changer. However, what happened? You know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Right. Anyway, that was the whole point. Man, hold on. Look. Let me see. I cut my camera on, man. Make sure y'all know. No, I'm smoking right now, y'all. Anyway, y'all gotta know, man. There's no way you telling me the Saints literally gave up the booty like that. So look, as we close, as I break down the Big Easy Breakdown, I could spend the preseason truths for you to agree, or I can just spin you the preseason truth that the stats and numbers will not lie, and you cannot agree with, because that's the only thing you're going to agree with is your bias for your team, the biasness for your team. Pardon me, motherfuckers. But the one thing I will say is that there's no way you're going to be able to tell me who that nation, Big Easy Breakdown, Big Easy Clutch fans, how are you going to win 6 games with this? Now I understand. Listen, this is what I told y'all before. The disclaimer was, I'm gonna say preseason a few more times. This is preseason opener. However, the preseason opener does not allow you. Hold on one second. The preseason does not give you the moment to let me see, justify lack of gameplay. I'm not lying to you. You're not gonna sit there and tell me it's raining outside, or you pissing on me and tell me it's raining. It's not happening, champs. Sorry, man. So we're not gonna do that. Oh well, I think no, I got that. Wait. Oh, well, I got it. It's on cardio now. Okay. Oh, that it's gonna pick up everything, y'all. Sorry, Mike picks up everything right now. Sorry. Let me see if it picks up. Does it? Does it? Can I get that? Can I get that? I can't get that. No, look. All right, there goes now. I'll turn the turn the Omni and put it back on the cardio so you can just get straight to the point, because I'm charged, bro. So embarrassing. First night live back and phone dies. Only because I was running the phone through the soundboard to get the soundboard effects. Man. All right, hold on. I cut my Bluetooth on for this one right here. I'm sorry, I even got the Bluetooth on joint, you hear me? So y'all been getting the whole ugly voice, yo. Now you get the whole good. I'm sorry, champs. I feel bad. Dang. Hey, your headphones on. Look, hold on, wait. Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Please. We had some good football, though, y'all. Hey, I'm just kind of talk because my power died on the phone. So I definitely had to come back over here. Now I just want to let y'all know, guys, that we definitely gonna spend. We definitely gonna spend. And if y'all ready for me, let's get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? While I got the phone on the charger, I'm sorry to my TikTok people. Anyway, that boy just disappeared. I ain't disappeared. You hear me? I didn't disappear. It wasn't a disappear. It just, sheesh. I was, what's the name, yo? So, we're back at it, guys. I'm back at it. I'm just just kind of throw it off that my phone literally. Listen, hold up. Matter of fact. So, all right. So, I got you on it. All right, good. So, folks, I need to know everybody's. I want y'all can reply whenever, but I want to know your thoughts, concerns of the opening preseason weekend. How did your team turn out? Was you satisfied? Are you pissed off? What's the emotion? I too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. And I'm just kidding. My Patriots dropped before they burger. The Saints they let me down after the third quarter. So it's like, I don't know. I was watching the Giants, Jackson Dart, and them looking kind of crazy. The Colts, they got some quarterback debate. See, I can't. That's why I'm sticking to the news. The New Orleans, New England. So I just want to let y'all know. I got some Nola flavor for y'all. You hear me? I got that Nola flavor for you. Be hear You hear me? Got that Nola flavor for you. Let's get. I'm bringing that Nola flavor, baby. Welcome to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective. This is the late night, early morning clutch perspective with Jay's Perspective, bringing you that review, breakdown, / preview break. Hey, we got NFL Preseason Kick-off 2025, and we about to break it down. So I need y'all to stay tuned and stay clutch. And just like that. Thank y'all. You hear me? Let's go. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, folks. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. No babbing, right? You know why? Because got what? See, I once football season kicked in, I have my YouTube and every other sports app and everything else that I deal with, right? Is all directed. I immediately get all the opposition's podcasts, thoughts, and theories. And I remember Coach Belichick saying a long time ago, man, we're going behind enemy lines. You got to know your opponent. So, I mean, salute to my Washington Commander fans. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all had a run. Y'all went to the NFC Championship last year. There was nobody that could even tell me that that was even possible with a rookie. But this training camp, and I know it's just training camp, I know it's just preseason, I know it's just the kicking it opener. However, this is one of those moments where I'm like, we're going to make this work. Pause for the cause. Shots. Get the shot glasses out. Roll them up. If you got them, I'm about to get me my mama some piece of some cake. Caramel cake, y'all. Some caramel cake, y'all. Check caramel cake, y'all. Stay tuned, stay close. Hold on for the second. Pause. All right, folks. Sorry about that. We're back. I apologize. I would make me a nice little sandwich. Yeah. Yep, because I put my time. Oh my God. All right, folks. We got Northern Sync right here. All right, here we go. All right. We are about to get, I'm about to get y'all the press conference. About to get the press conferences up. You know I have to put the press conference on y'all. Here goes Spencer right here. All right. Here go my new Spencer Rattler, y'all. Stay tuned.
Not how you want it. I thought I left some plays out there.
Spencer Rattler, y'all.
On third, and then we got to finish in that red zone after the muff punt. Had some good moments, some bright moments, but got to be more consistent throughout the game.
My dude Spencer Rattler, yeah.
And run when you had opportunities. I think you did that like 3 times. Was that a part of your game that you were happy with?
Yeah, I mean, when the lane was there, I tried to take it, and then there was another one where I, misread it and probably should have thrown it, but I tried to run. So it's finding that happy medium, that balance, and just working through your progressions and running when you have to.
Yeah, nice pass over the middle to Jack Stoll, kind of in the middle of the field. Maybe you were trying to keep him from maybe running into the safeties, but can you walk?
Yeah, it was a little just pop pass up the middle, off play action. Weak side safety came down and was playing in that hole, so wanted.
Wait, yeah. I want y'all to get the full. I want y'all to get the full understanding. I want y'all to get the understanding. Salute to Spencer Rattler, y'all.
All the quarterbacks to kind of make that impression as well with this competition?
Yeah, I mean, we all want to play well. We all had ups and downs. We all just want to play consistent, move the chains, move the ball, just to score points, and got to be better in that area.
Was that about as much as you figured you were going to play today? Did you guys have like a numbered series you were planning on playing?
Oh yeah, however long I was supposed to be out there, I was just ready to play. I won't go too in depth with the reps and everything, but got to make the best out of all the reps you have as a group.
Could you walk us through the strip sack, what you saw in that play?
Yeah, stepped up in the pocket and probably should have took off and run, but you can't hold it too long in there. You got to get out of there, make your decision quick. I put that on me.
He stepped up in the pocket. I should have took off and ran. You heard what he said. You know.
All different. I mean, is like, how do you prevent? Like, what would you do for that not to happen?
Yeah, I mean, if I could have felt that, obviously I would have, tried to get out of there quicker. But he made a good play, shut a block, and got the hand right on the ball. So I just got to hold it tighter or run, get out of there quicker.
We've seen Mason do what he did today a lot in camp, last camp, but we hadn't really seen that in the game yet. So, what do you think for him, just to kind of make that play in a game setting?
Yeah, it was great to see. He didn't get preseason last year, and he's been having such a great camp. And that play was a very nice play. He ran it perfectly, got the perfect call, and did a great job with protection. Tyler threw a great ball, and Tip will run by you. He's got speed and a good feel for the game, and he'll be a weapon for sure.
How have you seen him grow since last year when you guys came together?
Yeah, I mean, his work ethic is the same. He's very determined, reliable guy, knows his stuff.
This is
just on top of everything.
This is why you have to like these guys, because they just got thrown into the fire.
Yeah, you don't want to see any of your guys go down. So that's just part of the game, though. It's the game we play, and it's going to happen on both sides today. You try to minimize it, but you got to just play, and you can't half step because that's when you do get hurt. So, but unfortunate to see that from some of our guys.
How much does it impact you when your starting center for this game goes out 2 plays in, Torricelli comes in? Like, how much does that impact you at all?
Yeah, I was looking forward to being out there with Will, obviously a great vet, and but I thought Torricelli, stepped up to the plate and he played the whole game, and I thought he did a good job. His communication was good. And obviously he recently just switched over to center. So for him to come in and play, that's great reps for him. I thought he did a pretty good job.
Anything else for Spencer?
Thanks, Spencer.
Thank you.
Thanks, Spencer. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just glad to get one in the books. I think
Man, y'all make sure y'all go check out. My short is lit live, yo. I got a short that's live right now. That is up there. We didn't crack in that top right now. We can catch our shorts on the top right now. We got the Spencer Rattler shirt right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I'm about to see. Wait. Oh, there we go right there. Let's see. We gotta see how it sounds. Cracking that top. Watch how it sounds. We got our shorts on the top right now. We got the Spencer Rattler shirt right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. So is that the cardio? Is that? Wait, I'm about to see. Wait. Oh, there we go right there. Hey, yeah. Let's see. We gotta see how it sounds. Watch how it sounds. Oh, man. So is that the cardio? Is that? Oh, there we go right there. Hey, yeah. Let's see. We gotta see how it sounds. Watch how it sounds. Bam, that's tore up, y'all. Pardon me, y'all. I'm gonna that, but yeah, bro. My shit died though. We live. We are live. All right, definitely we got about this. I put this up here for y'all. Come on, guys, this up, man. Let's go. I'm dropping the content. We're dropping the content on the late night. We dropping content on the late night. My shit died though. We live. Yeah, my phone did die. Fuck, I forgot to tell y'all that. Alright, definitely got about this. I put this up here for y'all. Come on, guys. Let's go. I'm dropping the content. We're dropping the content on the late night. We dropping content on the late night. I'm trying to get the post game live. I can't get that bitch out. Pause for the cause, folks. Welcome back, folks. I thank y'all for pausing with me. I apologize for the late wait and the late great. Hey, don't think. Now we're in. Now my thing going crazy, y'all. Oh wait, there it go. As I was gonna let. Anyway, so I was trying to get the post game lives so I can hear the Kelly Warner again and of course the quarterbacks. But I did get Spencer Rattler. But I do realize one thing. I did commit to being a late night, early morning clutch perspective with Jay's perspective. So I'm gonna need y'all to stay tuned, stay clutch while I get this news up to y'all. Let's go.
In the aggressiveness.
54 yards, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lining up as a wide receiver. He got behind the defense quickly and Shuck with a perfect pass. Again, it's the double move. Obviously, Kellen Moore is seeing something in the aggressiveness.
54 yards, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lining up as a wide receiver. He got behind the defense quickly and Shuck with a perfect pass. Again, it's the double move.
street. What did you see?
Well, Matt, thanks for having me again. But this time, it's not the short interest that's driving thing. It's the long. It's the active long interest that is driving stock price action. So one of the things I'd ask you and Katie, just as a question, is Bill Ackman a hedge fund manager?
I would say yes.
Well, he is an investor for sure. But is he a daily market active participant?
Well, to that I might say no, Bob.
Right. Exactly. So here's what's happening. A lot of databases on the long side, particularly 13F,
But my name
are
on
misclassified.
we gotta get to
Bill
that.
Ackman is labeled a hedge
We
fund.
gotta be able to
Now,
beat
he's
the
certainly
people,
a great
the
investor,
insiders.
famous investor, but he's not a daily market active
Stay
participant.
tuned, stay clutch.
And
This
what's
is
happened is that a
CSM365, the
lot of these
breakdown
meme stocks
podcast.
have a
It's been
very
real.
active
Appreciate you.
long interest as well. And when that active long interest, when it's classified correctly, equals short interest, that's what drives a Kohl's, a Cracker Barrel, a D-Nut, because you have the long interest equaling short interest. That is a recipe for volatility, and that's what happens. So the meme stock folks, the Reddit folks, think, this is David and Goliath, right? We're going to squeeze them. But actually, they have a teammate. They have other Goliaths. A lot of institutional investors are long these stocks. They make the money, they leave, the stock comes back to normal.
So how do memes factor in? Because short interest is one of the narratives that arose last week, trying to explain some of the moves that we saw. The other was that basically you have people latching on to these names in a meme-like fashion, Bob. Does that hold water with you?
Not every meme is a battleground